Have you ever felt like you're constantly giving your time and energy to everyone but yourself? If you're struggling to reach your goals, the problem might not be a lack of time, it might be a lack of boundaries. And today I'm going to show you how to set strong boundaries, say no without guilt, and finally take control of your time and energy.
So, setting boundaries and saying no. No. Boundaries matter because they serve as your personal rules for how you spend your time and energy. Without clear boundaries, you risk burnout, overwhelm, and most importantly, you might lose sight of your goals. When you set these boundaries, you're telling yourself and other people that this is important to me and I'm committed to making progress and I won't let people or I won't let distractions pull me away. I want you to think of your goals as a garden and your boundaries are the fence that keeps you focused on nurturing what matters most. If you don't put up that fence and take care of your garden, weeds like distractions, interruptions, and even unnecessary tasks will start to grow. We will dive into this a bit more during the time management section of the course, but for now, I want you to make sure that whatever block of time you set aside for your goals, the people in your life know that that is your sacred time. They should only interrupt you if it's an emergency. But if your goal is to spend more quality time with your family, minimize other distractions like your phone, the TV, or work so you can be fully present with them. I want us also to talk a bit about the power of saying no. I know it can be tough, especially if you hate disappointing others. But every time you say yes to something that doesn't align with your goals, you're essentially saying no to yourself. And a better way to think about it is when you have a clear goal, you need to protect your time and energy as if they are your most valuable resources because they are. Saying no isn't about being selfish or rude, it's about staying focused on what really matters to you. And I've put down some pointers on ways you can set boundaries and say no without guilt. So, the first one is you need to just be clear and direct. So, when you are setting a boundary, don't over explain or feel like you need to justify your actions or decisions. For example, if someone asks you to do something that takes away from your goal setting time, you can say, I'm sorry, I can't take that on right now, or I am unavailable at that time. Then you can also use no as a complete sentence. It's okay to just say no. You don't owe anyone a long explanation. A simple no thank you can be enough. The more you practice, the easier it gets. You can also set time boundaries. So, block of time in your schedule dedicated to your goals. During this time, you can turn off your phone or your distractions, any distractions that you might have, and let people know that you are unavailable at that time. Protect your focus. Your goals deserve that sacred space. And the last one is to overcome guilt. Saying no is a form of not self reject. It's not a form of rejection. It's a form of respect. What am I saying? It's a form of self respect. There you go. We got there in the end. You're allowed to prioritize your goals, and people who truly care about you will understand. And if they don't, it's worth questioning if these people are adding value to your life or not. Time is your most valuable resource and you can never get it back. So, how you spend it should reflect your most important goals. The issue isn't that you don't have enough time, It's that your time might be leaking into activities that don't move you forward, that you're not doing the needle moving activities. So I want you to do a quick exercise and take a moment and look at your current schedule. Where are you wasting time? Are you overcommitting to things that don't push you forward or towards your goals? Or can you identify activities that you can reduce or eliminate to make room for, more goal setting action or more goal setting time? So you know what to do. I want you to pause the video and write those down, please. So once you've evaluated your schedule, the next step is aligning your boundaries with your goals. So when you're crystal clear on your goals, your boundaries will naturally start to fall in place. So start filtering opportunities by asking yourself, does this help me get closer to my goal? And if the answer is no, then you know what to do. You say no, set the boundary, and keep your focus sharp and keep your focus where it should be. So you can also try remembering before you commit to a new task, pause, ask yourself if that task if that task is aligning with your current goals. If it doesn't, then you give yourself permission to say no. I want you to just keep practicing this until it becomes second nature. And the last thing I want to say around boundaries is saying no isn't about shutting people out. It's about protecting your time and your energy and your dreams. It's about saying yes to your goals and your growth and the life that you are working to create. So I want you to, starting today, set the boundaries, say no where you need to say no, and stay focused on what really matters to you.
So if this video helped you, please press that like and subscribe button and let me know in the comments what's one boundary that you need to start setting today so we can start supporting each other in this community. Thank you for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video.